All right, Team Clark here. Hope everybody's having a good evening. This is Thursday evening. Oh, probably around 4:30, maybe 5:30. Looks like more like 5:30. Anyway, I was gonna give y'all guys an overall view of how well the paint matches that where I repainted the hood. Um, I made an earlier video of it while it was I still had the old makeshift paint booth up. But Miss Polly seems to think it would make a better video if I did this. So I'm going to show y'all the overall look of it. Of course, y'all have seen the car. Y'all know what the car looks like. And, the paint, I can't tell no difference in the color at all. It's got some trash in it. It's got to be color sanded and buffed. Most of that trash will come out. Not all of it, but most of it will. I'll have to cut it down with some 1500 or 2000, and that'll be after it dries really, really good. I'm not going to touch it for several days here. We have taken all the masking tape, paper, and stuff off. You can see it's got some orange peel, but all that'll go away. It did before. The whole car when I painted it had that in it, but once we sanded it and buffed it, it looked pretty good. So anyway, we got that done today. We about got the garage cleaned back up. Boy, it was a mess. I've been working on this car 2 weeks now. Just trying to get the hood to take paint or do whatever. It just seemed like it didn't want to do right. And a lot of it was me getting in too big of a hurry. I had to slow down. Anyway, it's got decent color back on it now. And I'm going to let her set and dry and everything before I even try to put the chrome trim, whatever you want to call it, back on it. Got to buff it first anyway, so I could drive it like this. Wouldn't be a big deal to drive it like this. So not worried about that part of it. It just don't look right driving it without the chrome on it. It looks kind of naked right there. But anyway, we got that done today. Yesterday evening and today. And I got my table cleaned up where I was mixing all my paints and had all my stuff laid out. Miss Polly's, she's spraying weed killer. She can't stand it that the weeds are growing in the gravel part of our driveway out there in front of the big metal building that we had put up years ago. And all it's got gravel in front of it, and she can't stand it. So she had to put weed killer on it. Me, I don't care. It could grow back up in the grass. It wouldn't bother me none. But she doesn't like it, so I'm gonna let her. I mean, I could go out there and do it because she wants it done, but she's doing it right now. She's spreading all that stuff out, and I think she's on her last go around of a gallon of that weed killer. But anyway, I've exhausted myself this week and last weekend on this car, and I'd like to just go in and sit down and not do anything else this week. But here at Team Clark Garage, there's lots to do, lots going on, and I got to get busy with it. Like I said, I made an earlier video with this thing still in the paint booth, and I don't know whether I put it out or not because it's almost the same thing that I'm doing right now. But anyhow, thought I'd show this to you guys and see what you thought about all that. Give me some comments on it. I haven't cranked her up in 2 weeks. I'm probably going to have to put the trickle charger on it and let it build the battery up. I've got a, let me sit down for a minute. I've got a inverter in the trunk of the car that's hooked to the front of the battery, and it pulls a little bit of juice. Because when you hook it to the battery, it sparks just a little bit. And of course, the memory on the radio, it pulls just a little bit. And if I don't crank the car up at least once a week, it pulls the battery down. Not down dead, but it brings it down pretty good. So I'm going to hook the trickle charger up on it and let it sit for a few days while I'm letting this paint dry. And I might crank it tomorrow, might not, I don't know. Right now I can't, I need to move it out where I can clean my floor up. You can see I got green everywhere. I'll have to pressure wash this floor to get that green off of it. Last time I painted the car, I had to do the same thing. But it ain't that bad. We'll get it cleaned up. I'd like to, one of these days, maybe put a sealer on this floor, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. It's just whatever. I'm 60. I'll be 66 years old on Saturday, and I don't. I mean, I reckon this place will last me, hopefully, the rest of my life, and then somebody else can enjoy it if something happens to me and Miss Polly. But anyhow, I'm getting off on subjects I really shouldn't be on right now. Of course, we've still got the 55 truck going. I haven't worked on it in 2 weeks because of the working on this hood, because hood has some pretty bad places in it. It had one big old chip in it on the front corner, and it was just an eyesore to me. And so, of course, knowing me, if you know me, you know I was going to fix it. And I was going to try to just touch it up with my airbrush and try to blend it in and be done with it, but it didn't work for me. It didn't work at all. It looked horrible. So then I said, well, I'm going to scuff it down. I'll scuff the whole hood down, and I'll shoot a coat of paint on it and clear it again. Well, that was a total disaster. When I put the first, I put the base coat down, it did good. Not a problem. It looked really, really good. And then I put the clear, I got up the next morning and put the clear on it. Started putting the clear on it. Well, I put one coat of clear on it. Went to come out of the booth, makeshift booth I had made. Come over here to mix me some more clear and let that cure set up for 20 minutes or whatever. Went back around there in 20 minutes to paint my second coat, and there was a bug on it. And I just kept messing with it. And finally, I messed the big old place up, so I had to resand the hood again. So that was my second attempt last week to fix the hood. Well, that was on, oh my goodness. I can't remember what day that was. Anyway, I've got some videos of it. So I let it dry, take a couple days. I started sanding again. So I got it scuffed back down, got it ready to put some more base on it. And so I jump out here and I put a coat of base on it, and didn't look bad. So I thought I waited long enough to go back and put the second coat of base, because I only needed 2 coats on it. And when I did that, I went back in there and started shooting the second coat, and the paint lifted right on the edges of the hood and crinkled. And that was telling me that I didn't wait long enough for the paint to cure out before the second coat, and had too much solvent in it. So that was another problem. So it took me 2 days or 3 days, 3 evenings maybe. I had to let it sit and dry for a day. Then on the next day, I started sanding again. And it took me 2 days to sand that mess out of that hood. Well, then, yesterday was the fourth try on getting this hood back just presentable. I mean, it's still not perfect, but it looks pretty good. It'll be better when I get it sanded and buffed. But anyhow, put the base on it last night. Started on it when I got home. Not quite right when I got home. I took a little break when I got home from work, and then I went to come out here and finished a little bit of sanding I was going to do. Cleaned it up real good, mixed my base up and sprayed it. It turned out really, really good. The base did. Was happy with it. Okay, so this morning we had some running to do. We always try to eat breakfast on Thursday or Friday, so we went out and ate breakfast this morning. And I went back by Harbor Freight and got me another paint suit, one of them disposable paint suits, because mine was looking a little ragged where I'd been doing all that work on Sassy. It looked bad. It was dirty. So I went by there and got me 2 of those, and I forget what else we bought. But anyway, we bought a couple of things. And come back, we got back here. Well, we had somewhere else to go then before we come. It was about 1 o'clock when I got started, I guess. But anyway, there was no bugs out. Everything was fine. And so I shot my clear. It took me, I don't know, about an hour, a little over an hour to shoot it. Time I let it, dry in between coats and stuff. Not dry, but tack up on it. And so anyway, I probably had an hour and a half in spray. Excuse me, my throat gets dry when I talk, and I don't know, it may be old age and it may be something else. But anyway, I got that done. I let it sit for a couple of hours. Then I started taking my booth down and untaping the car. I told Miss Polly, I said, I got to see my car again. She told me, she says, you don't need to untape it. But it was dry. I mean, dry enough to the touch. So I told her, I said, I've got to see the car. I ain't seen it in 2 weeks. I've got to untape it. So I know that sounds silly, but anyway, that's me. I'm a hot rod nut, and I really love my car. So anyway, I got it all untaped, got everything picked up, got the floor cleaned up, and of course I haven't pressure washed it where all the overspray is on the floor yet, but we'll get around to that next few days. Doubt I'll do anything. I may do something Easter Sunday, I'm not sure. I don't know what's going to happen. But Saturday, I got my kids coming up. They were supposed to come up tomorrow, but plans changed, and they're not coming up till Saturday. So tomorrow, in the morning, I might get the truck out and wash it and clean it up, and we may ride it over to the cruise-in tomorrow night. It ain't been out and about in a while either, so I might get it out, clean it up, give it a good washing. Won't hurt a thing. It needs washing bad. Check all the fluids and check all the air in the tires and everything, and ride it over. Get the little carrier put on the back of it so we can carry her scooter over there, and a chair. We'll have to take at least one chair. So we'll do that. But while this paint's curing, setting up, hopefully next weekend, the 10th, I have the car finished, and we can get her out and start driving her again, because I've got a little event that Barry asked me to come to at the DQ where we go on Friday nights. But he's going to have a special Tri-5 event. He's going to park all the Tri-5s in one row. And it's for somebody that's sick and having a hard time. And we're going to display them for him because he loves Tri-5s. So I think 57s is his favorite. But we're going to park them on the front row and have them lined up there for him to see while he sits. Probably be sitting under the tent or whatever. And anyway, we'll get all that done. Hopefully I'll take it even if I ain't got the thing buffed out probably. But anyway, I told him I'd be there. And I hate to renege on my word. So we're going to try that. Anyway, I keep rambling on. Guys, I know you guys are probably watching all these YouTube channels on YouTube, on TV. If you happen to watch them where you can comment, please leave me a comment. You can't leave a comment on the TV, but you can leave a comment on your phone or on your computer. My wife leaves me a comment for every video I put out, and I really appreciate her doing that. She's trying to help me, with my YouTube page, and she tries to share the videos that I put out. It would help me greatly if you guys would share my videos, if you guys would hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I'm not trying to beg anybody into doing anything they don't want to do. But I'd like to see my channel move a little bit. It ain't moving at all. I'm getting 8 or 9 views on videos. I'm getting, my older videos, I got a lot of views. I mean, I've got videos that people really enjoyed, and it's falling off. I don't know if it's me or what it is or my content. But the only way I'll ever know is if you guys will comment and let me know. That's the only way I'll ever know is if you'll comment on them and let me know what you think about my videos. And I know it's hard to do. I'm the world's worst about doing that myself, watching y'all's videos and not commenting. But I do try to leave a like, and when I can, I do share it. And I know I'm rambling again, rambling. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. Just remember, if you can, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about my videos. There's a lot of them out there. I got a lot of videos. Some of them don't have a lot of views. Some of them do. But like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment. And we'll catch you guys on the next video. And hopefully it'll be a video of a 55 truck and not sassy every time you turn around. So we'll catch you guys later. Y'all have a great Easter and a great weekend.